Hello and welcome. You're watching this special broadcast from Oneindia, and today we are discussing the post-Diwali scenario. To simply put, last evening when Diwali was there, people in Delhi, NCR and several parts of the country burst firecrackers, but Delhi and NCR, who are battling basically this air pollution, once again were in for toxic air this morning. Joining me on the broadcast is Ansh and Ishika. Both of them are youngsters. I wanted to know from them, for the benefit of our viewers, and also whether the youngsters are also of the same idea that no matter what the Supreme Court says, no matter the ban, will they still go out and burst crackers? Will they still enjoy Diwali the way it has to? But also the air pollution factor has to be kept in mind. Ishika, beginning with you first, how was last evening? Did you light firecrackers? If yes, then why? If not, then why?
No, I did not burst firecrackers because I was not at home and I was not basically celebrating Diwali. And I don't like burning firecrackers, to be honest.
What is the reason for not burning firecrackers? So it's a choice, or have you taken into consideration?
No, it's my personal choice.
Okay.
I don't like burning firecrackers due to the pollution, and I'm scared of firecrackers.
Okay, so does it now that you are a journalist, you have spent a lot of time in journalism schools, you read morning newspapers, do you believe that somewhere down the line it is being a 21-year-old individual of the country and a resident of Delhi NCR, do you believe that Diwali, which holds so much of significance in everyone's life, in India specifically, in the Hindu culture also, do you believe that the consideration for the nature and the air that we breathe should also kick in?
Yes. Keeping in mind that Delhi NCR is already a very polluted city, we should consider not burning firecrackers.
Okay, so was it, that's what I'm trying to ask you, was it your personal choice? Has it been for a long time, or is it because of the recent pollution activities that have been happening, the cases that have been coming up? Was that also one of the reasons for you not to light firecrackers?
From very beginning, I haven't burned firecrackers, and it's my personal choice. And I also stand up for this. Pollution is increasing day by day, and you should not burn firecrackers.
You should not burn firecrackers. Ishika, fresh graduate from one of the journalism schools, who has joined Oneindia, and she is of the opinion that obviously this has to have consideration whether we light firecrackers or not, keeping the air pollution in mind. Ansh, obviously, how was your evening and what's the plan?
Yesterday evening was quite a good evening for everyone, and जब घर पे थे हम तो yes, we celebrated Diwali. My cousins were there, and I am not hesitating to say it, but yes, I was there. I had to burn a little firecrackers because of my cousins, because they had bought some firecrackers here. So we did it, and yes, but personally, I'm no big fan of burning firecrackers. Until the age of 17, 18, there was sometimes that my father used to pitch me कि भाई चल पटाखे लेने तो चल, मैं कहता था नहीं नहीं पापा नहीं, I don't want to, I am not interested. And same goes with my sister. मेरी sister भी नहीं करती थी, so no, we were not doing it. Last year we did, this year we also did, but coming to the pollution hazard, okay. Last night AQI touched 999. I think that's the highest I've ever heard. That's something bad.
Right.
Today morning it was around like 500, and as of now it's like 350, 360 something in Noida. So
right.
Yes, yeah.
So see, I mean that apart, obviously one also crucial factor that I see generally with all age groups is the fact that as they approach closer to that Diwali evening, people get excited.
Yeah, they do.
You know, even if those who haven't bought firecrackers will say, "Acha chalo paas ki dukaan se le hi lete hain." Although they are banned for sale also in Delhi, the NCR areas also do not sell those high-intensity firecrackers. So you have to go to a proper firecracker shop also for that, which mostly are asked not to sell those high-intensity crackers. So. Ishika, talking about this excitement, were you able to see what's happening on the streets, or how people were reacting? How was it? Do you think that somehow the excitement also takes over, and it is also justified to enjoy Diwali the way it has to be?
I think Diwali comes only once in a year, and everyone is excited. And yes, I saw people burning crackers like last night, and everyone was excited whether they were burning firecrackers or not. Eventually,
Okay.
everyone was enjoying. Even myself, I was enjoying looking outside the window, burning firecrackers, sparkles in the sky.
Right. No, see, the fact is, most of our viewers would agree to it, especially, of the age group where they have young children. No matter, they would say, they will teach the kids saying, hey, look, we should not light up the firecrackers. Let's go and enjoy. Let's watch the lights and all. But then the moment as the day comes closer, why I'm saying so? Because that is also one of the biggest factors which adds to the intensity. And, the way you would see the firecrackers going off in Noida, say Gurugram or Delhi, obviously people are, the excited also, and they also, in a way, I feel why I am putting this emphasis on excitement, because that thought about the environment, which you have been telling your kids, which you youngsters have been writing and tweeting and posting videos about, goes out of the window. So how heavily does that factor weigh in?
I see, excitement is something that plays a huge part while burning firecrackers. Okay, if you go into a park, you are burning it alone. You will suddenly start seeing कि और लोग आ रहे हैं धीरे धीरे. They are also start to burn crackers, and then you'll see the whole crowd there just to enjoy the crackers, just to burn the crackers. So yeah, your statement that it goes out of the window, it's absolutely correct. It actually happens.
Okay.
Yes, but there is something, a factor also known as peer pressure. जो कि
Peer
होता है, yeah, जो कि होता है while burning firecrackers and while celebrating. Okay, so what happens is the large sentiment is कि अरे एक बार में जलाने में क्या होता है? What happens in just one
नहीं,
day?
एक बार में जलाने या सिर्फ मेरे एक के जलाने से क्या
हाँ,
होता
मेरे एक के जलाने से क्या होता है? That's also one thing. Okay,
Well-
so वो एक एक करते करते इतना सब हो जाता है कि my God, the pollution. Okay,
है? Right.
yes.
See, I mean, once again, this is more of a, legal proceedings are there. The ban is very much there, Ishika. But I think this is also, incumbent on ourselves, how headstrong we are. It's like voting, election vote देने की बात होती है. जब हम लोग कहते हैं कि अरे यार देखो आज तो मुझे लेट हो गया, आज वोटिंग भी है, चलो ठीक है, आई विल कम बैक एंड वोट. अच्छा 3 बजे चले जाएंगे, 4 बजे चले जाएंगे. देन एट 5 o'clock when the voting is closing or 6 o'clock, then we think अच्छा चलो मेरे एक वोट से क्या हो जाता है. But that is very important, and one has to take time out both for voting and also to give time and thought behind the safety and well-being of the environment that we are breathing in here. Ishika, once again talking about the morning that, the post-Diwali morning, you were here at work early mornings around 8 or 9 in the morning. How was it traveling from home? We know that, the public transport starts early after Diwali because Diwali it stops early in the evening. So how was it? Was it any different? Because 2 days for now, as of now, before Diwali, we had rains. And now suddenly, I could see it from my balcony that the air was, thick as cotton, I would say.
Definitely, I would agree with this. I woke up early in the morning, nearly at 7 o'clock, and it was quite thick. I could barely see a tree from my window. So it was really thick. I think it's all due to firecrackers, pollution, which happened last night.
Well, yeah, if we, many people are saying कि चलो बारिश हो गई है तो दिल्ली में अभी उतनी pollution नहीं है. But Ansh, I think, what we could not figure out was the fact that next morning this is going to be a yearly affair, and again, smog is back, pollution is back.
Well, smog is back, pollution is back, and we are back to square one. जो situation एक हफ्ते पहले थे, it's again the same. The 2 days rain वो सही चीज थी. Pollution बहुत कम भी हो गया था, and I think that also played a huge part in people saying कि अब तो चलो pollution खत्म हो गया, अब और जला लेते पटाखे, अब क्या होगा.
और मुझे तो यही नहीं समझ में आता है कि where do they buy it from, because I live in Noida and I don't come across any shop which is selling those kind of firecrackers. Even if they were, I don't think that I'll be putting in that kind of effort and money for that matter in putting firecrackers. And now that the environment angle is there with a small kid at home, I think many of us chose not to light up firecrackers. Youngsters, very quickly, what is your message? Do you see firecrackers ban, a complete ban, and people adhering to it in the years to come with this rising pollution? What is your message, Ishika?
Celebrate your festival, celebrate Diwali, but light firecrackers which have low density, does not make that much of noise, no pollution, and you can use eco-friendly firecrackers, no doubt, and create a message that will be impactful in the future too. Like people won't hesitate burning firecrackers. At
Absolutely.
least
What a message.
they
What
should
a message.
enjoy too.
Absolutely. Enjoyment is definitely one part of the festivity. And secondly, you have eco-friendly green firecrackers also. Ansh?
My social message is that it's not actually a social message, but it's yes. Uh, More than ban, I prefer that there need to be a social awareness campaign. Okay. Why do I say so? See, Supreme Court has banned even in 2020, 2021, 2022, and even this year. Still, the crackers were available. People bought it. Why are they buying it? Where they are doing it? Definitely black market. Okay, so it has to go from the start. जब तक आप public को अपने साथ में नहीं लोगे, I don't think so you'll get any sort of. People love to flout rules. People love to break rules, especially in a country known as India. Okay, so yeah, it happens, and that's why I'm saying. Social awareness is more important rather than a ban. I'm not saying the ban should not happen. Ban should definitely happen on those chemicals that are leading to such a high pollution like barium and etc. So yeah, but yes, social awareness should be more prioritized here. That's what I say.
So the question is, the $1,000,000 question is, will you light firecrackers next year?
I can't say it
I
right
can
now, but
answer
no,
that.
I won't though.
And that's
Ansh clearly, doesn't believe in practice what you preach, but nonetheless, those were the two youngsters. Obviously, two differing thoughts. Ishika believes that it should be peaceful, should not light up firecrackers. Ansh says that is part of the culture and should be enjoyed. We leave it to, this very personal decision to you because time and again it has been reiterated that in the days and years to come, obviously, the air is not going to get any cleaner unless we try and do so, and especially in metropolitan cities where the vehicular pollution is also at an all-time high these days. So, nonetheless, we have to be very mindful of what we light up and what are the results of it. Thank you so much for watching this broadcast of What's Trending with the youngsters. Definitely, I was there only to ask them questions, but nonetheless, it's an eye-opener. And I chose personally, Ansh and Ishika to be here with you guys because last evening also the way I was trying to navigate between whether I should go up, pick up that candle, light up that puljhadi or not, but I had to keep myself away because yes, addition, it was polluted, smoke was there, but I thought personally that if I can make that small difference of not lighting one firecracker, maybe somewhere in a different part of the country, another thought would also get replicated. I'm sure there are thoughts and people who are very mindful of lighting up firecrackers, especially those with high intensity. Remember, the impact on the pets, especially the dogs, is terrible, and we should refrain from actually using high intensity firecrackers. It's a festival of lights. It was a festival of lights, so enjoy the only the firecrackers which light up and not make the sound, and don't produce that kind of fume or smoke after burning. Thanks so much for watching this space.